Hi. So there's been a lot of buzz in the media and all around this last week, and a lot of chatter surrounding the new capital gains tax and what that means for selling if you have an income property or a secondary property, so a cottage. So here's the lowdown, right? There are two different ways that you can own property in Canada: within a corporation and personally. So without going into all the reasons why you would have real property owned within a corp that you control, because there are several, let's look at what that means if that is the case currently. So if you sell a property that is held within a corporation, 100% of the capital gains are taxed at 66.7%. So if you buy a secondary property, for example, you buy it for $500,000. You sell it for $1 million and you put no money into it, right? So it just appreciates overnight, if you will. You're going to be taxed 66.7% of the $500,000 profit that you've now gained. If you own that same property personally in your own name, not within a corp, meaning you're taxed at a higher income rate generally, right? The first $250,000 of income is going to be taxed at 50%. The second $250,000 profit that you are earning on that sale is now taxed at the higher percentage, 66.7%. So is it wise to buy an income property or a cottage? Probably. But you have to have a plan, right? There is no doubt that when you sell a secondary property, you are now being taxed way more. But whether or not it's a deal breaker because of the tax doesn't justify the sale price, right? So that is now something that you're going to have to pencil out prior to your investment. But we should never be purchasing any property for the purpose of income, right? If the margins are that tight and that small anyway. If we're purchasing property for our own enjoyment, it's a longer game, right? And then generally we have way better margins and we don't really care about them. If it comes time to sell, well, get your balance sheet out, do the math, and just, make sure, because the tax is going to dictate whether you hold on to it or you sell if it's an income property, right? So if you do have a property that you're looking at, or maybe you have one currently that you own and you're not quite sure how the math shakes out with this new capital gains tax and you want to work through it, I am happy to help any way that I can. Give me a call, shoot me a message, and we can talk through it. So I'm here to help. If you have any other questions or whatnot, send me a message. I would love to jump on a call or meet up with you and chat. All right, I hope that kind of clears up some of this new capital gains information that's come to light as of last week. Have a great week.